So, moving ahead, now it's time to listen from Dr. Kshama Swarkar, Madam. Madam, are you there? Are you present with us, ma'am?
Yes, yes. Very good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am, and I cordially welcome you to this
Thank,
conference. Before
thank,
you begin with sharing your knowledge with us, let me introduce you to everyone. Dr. Shama Swankar Madam is a distinguished educator and leader renowned for her contributions to the modern pedagogy, a certified AI trainer, CBSE resource person, and IBR achiever. She has empowered countless educators through impactful workshops as a Google certified international trainer and a Microsoft certified educator. She leverages technology to revolutionize teaching practices, serving as an AI facilitator at Akash Public School and co-founder of eGurukul Excellence of Learning. Ma'am, is international work includes collaborating with Sri Lanka's Ministry of Education on teacher training and curriculum development. Thank you so much, ma'am. Your presence means a lot with us. Over to you, ma'am.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a really a very warm welcome and very good afternoon, sir. Sir, I'm able to see you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you.
Okay. So thank you. First of all, I just want to big thank to Anil sir because he is the person who is always monitor me and guide me, I must say. So thank you so much that I'm here to empower you all. Means my knowledge is empowering any educator, then I feel blessed. So as sir has suggested me the topic Chat GPT and AI tool for educators. I'm very prompt to see the messages, and meanwhile, I will also ask somebody if they are happy to uh, ask any question. I will suggest you kindly raise the hand so that I can able to assist you. Now, so today's topic is Chat GPT and AI tools. Okay, so Chat GPT is a kind of a what kind of an AI it is, because every second person, or you can say every first person is nowadays using Chat GPT, mainly the educators. Are you all are agree with me? I need yes or no on the chat box, please. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. So when we are talking about Chat GPT, Chat GPT is a kind of a generative AI. Now, I am not going depth to the technical thing about how the Chat GPT formed, what are the things, what are recordings required, how we were able to make. Apart from, I am for educators, I must say, is all the AI tool is as Madam already mentioned that I'm in the IBR only to give a most innovative full form of AI, that is not an artificial intelligence, but it is an assistant instructor for educators. Why it is so? Because it's my own belief that none of the mind is intelligent than the human mind. And you all agree that we have created AI, not AI haven't created us. We have created AI. So AI is not intelligent than us. So I believe in educators. We can't compare the educators with AI. So many of you are thinking, many of whenever I go for the session, every time educators used to ask me, Ki, ma'am, AI is going to replace us. No, they don't have a day to replace us, because it is not a thing which is going to replace by educators. Apart, we can able to replace AI if anybody wants it. So let's go into the topic, and I hope you all get agree with all the things. Today I'm going to talk about AI. What is Chat GPT and all? What is the benefit of using AI? real world application with the case studies and best practices. I will also try to give you some kind of an hands-on practice. I'm just watching the previous session, and Madam very nicely explained the time management and to set the goals. And she said that SMART goals should be there. Exactly. The same, on the same logic, AI is also working. Now you will say, how, ma'am? Obviously, how? See, ma'am said AI is, ma'am said time management, it should be a smart, right? Had we noticed that? Have you noticed that? It's smart. She has decoded the word smart. So when we are talking about smart, right? When we are talking about smart, then AI, when we are saying the AI part, so we have to always talk about the smart using of a smart tool or AI tool smartly. That is a nothing but an AI. So when we say smart, here for the terms of AI, smart word is full form of a smart is little bit changed. That is, S stands for specific, M stand for measurable, A stand for achievable, and R stands for relevant, and time is time bound. So when we are talking about the specific, ma'am, can you mute yourself?
Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Please, madam, please mute yourself.
Mishra ma'am. Mishra ma'am, please mute your mic. Mishra ma'am.
Sanjay, please eliminate them.
Okay, sir.
Sanjay, please see.
Okay,
Please
sir.
see them, Sanjay. Please make them mute. Sanjay, please make them mute.
Yes, sir. I'm trying, sir.
Yeah. So, yeah, as I'm talking about a smart, right? I've given you the full form, but for prompting an AI over a generative AI, it should be not a smart only, it should be a parts. That particular prompt should be having a different parts. So on that one, I believe that is my formation of and prompting. And in today's session, I will give definitely going to give you the skeleton of the prompt so that whenever you want anything from AI, you just kindly replace the hands and leg and head, and you are able to get the desired result on your generative, any of the generative AI I'm talking about. Whether it is, I will although give you the many AI tools. So it is specific. P stands for problem. Whatever we want a solution from AI. So we want to be solved a part. That is, what is problem? A stands for what action to be taken. R stands for result. T stands for time, and S stands for the solution. So this is a full form actually what I believe for to get a prompting for pass. So in the AI, what actually the AI is? AI is a not an intelligence. It is a computer system, or you can say a coding system who can think and trap the information from the internet and give you in a proper arranged form. That is also not proper when you are not giving a proper prompting. So how this AI is transforming into a learning kind of, because AI is, when we are saying that AI has a big data, sea of the data, but this AI, whatever the AI we are using,
হ্যাঁ বাবা বল
this AI is going to use the learners' data,
হ্যাঁ
whatever they have, and they can able to collect the
হ্যাঁ ওই
information
খাতাটা আর
accordingly.
পাতাটা কালকে পাঠিয়ে দিবি মাকে দিয়ে ঠিক আছে
Then it
আর
need to
তোকে
be
বলে ওই সোহমকে
completion
বল
data.
আমাকে এই ফোনে করতে ঠিক আছে
Now, when we are talking about Chat GPT, what is Chat GPT? But first we have to understand what is Chat GPT. Chat is a full form. It's already, you know, that how we were able to interact with each other. That is nothing but a chat. GPT, that is generative, because many of you are not aware about the full form. That is nothing but a generative pre-trained transformer. Now there is a four words are there. That is generative. That means who is going to generate its answers. Pre-trained means we have, before launching a AI tool, we have already pre-trained some of the things into their database and transform into our desired one. That is nothing but a kind of, you know, generative, whatever you are using in chat GPT. That's why my special recommendation to everyone, every educators, that never download any of the AI tool, any of the generative AI tool on your mobile phones. Why? Because AI tool is designed in such a way, whatever the kind of data you are putting in, they are collecting it in their own databases. And whenever any person will try to search, that ChatGPT or any of the generative AI can serve your own data. That is the first precaution I must say for our teachers, for educators, they have to take. Never download any of the AI tools in their generative AI tools in their mobile phones, because they will collecting your own data. Whatever you are asking, that is going to collect your own data. Now, what are the benefit? The important, these are the few dot points of the benefit of using any AI tools in our education fraternity. Why it is so? Because when we are talking about learning, now we have n number of learners with us. In our classroom, when we enter into it, there is a variant or a huge club of students with us. And when we talk about their learning way or a pattern, that has become a personalized. Now, it's very difficult for an educator, as ma'am is already saying, that there have n number of, not only the time management, they have to talk about the lesson plan, assessment, everything. There are a number of things to whom you're fighting with. But the important thing, which is all back, is time. So you need to use the any specific tools to get a specific or personalized learning lesson plan assessment. And now the CBSE is talking about NEP 2020 and NCF. Then obviously you know that now in NEP 2020 also, or NCF, we are mainly enforcing them to use the technological part or implement the technological part into the lessons. So that is one of the biggest tasks when we are talking about technological part, but how to be used, how to be incorporated into the classroom, that has become a good task. We have to use all those. We are going to give a personalized learning, how we are going to empower or empower an educator via AI tools and cater to the students. Now, it is obviously 24/7. Anytime, it is not required to go to the library and search for it. It's required if school time should be there. No, it should be. It is now in a handy. We can able to use anytime 24/7. Automated grading system and feedback. There are a number of tools are available in this AI tool scenario, where we are used for automated grading system. Means they will able to plan a rubrics for you. Even they were able to give you report card comments also auto generated, where you have to only put students gender, what is a plus point, and what is the area of growth it needs. Then automatically that, and believe me, dear educators, they were able to, that AI tool will able to give you or assist you a kind of feedback in a sandwich model. What do you mean by sandwich model? Where you are putting two breads and all the masala patties in between. Why? Because two breads are tasteless, but the masala patties which is there, it is nothing but a all drawback of that student between the two slices of bread, where though no good and nothing bad we are going to. Just like a simple example, in the same way, your AI tool will assist you by giving you the feedback what to write in the holistic progress card, whether it is a simple progress card or feedback, you can able to get it. Enhance the content creation. I've seen today in the one of the post at LinkedIn that many of them are looking for a content creation. And content creation nowadays, although when we are thinking about a content creation, then it has become a tricky and easy job. But now in the era of AI, now it's become a handy kind of a, it is a less time consuming, it is very easy. If for those only it is very easy, those who know about AI tool and how to use the prompting for the AI. So prompting on the one side, if we are talking about AI or a generative AI, then prompting is one of the other factor on it. Because overall, whether you are using a chat GPT, Gemini, or any other AI tool, that all depend upon or work on prompting. Now, next. When we see about AI or any kind of digital tools, we can able to give them a virtual tour like Google Earth, AR, VR. All these are come under virtual tour. Chat boot for student support. We have all the chatbots are there, but sometimes we know that sometimes we get the answer quickly, but it is not correct. We have seen that in many of the marketing websites that we get the answers, but it is not relevant. So, and ethical also, right? So sometimes we have to understand what to use and how to use it. AI generated contents. We can able to get a AI generated as I just explained you, and also the language translation. After AI, we basically know about use of Google Translate, but sometimes it will translate the language, but sometimes the spellings, basically in Hindi and Sanskrit, I'm able to see that they are not able to get the spellings very correctly, like all the matra and the full stop and all that. They are not correct. Placed. We have to. That means after the use of AI, we have to work. So many people used to say, what is the use after using the AI? Then also we have to work it out. AI, as I already seen that madam has explained very well, that if we don't use any technical thing, any technical hands, then what happened? We have to waste or we have to use our 1 or 2 hour or more hours. But with the use of an AI, we can able to reduce that time span to, I think, about 95%, because the content you have created, for example, you have created a one-page content in, say, half an hour, but you were able to create that one-page content in a one click that will hardly take 1 or 2 seconds or maximum 5 seconds. After that, whatever the rest time you have to go through, read it, and at the end of it, after half an hour, you have a good content which is updated also or recently updated also. So in this way we can able to use all those contents in a very nice manner. Before going to this case study, I just want to share you my screen, how to and what to give the prompting. Yeah. Share. Yeah. I hope my screen is visible to you. Yeah. Now, I'm going to put what the thing you want me to create on ChatGPT. Lesson plan, competency-based assessment, anything. You are going to tell me. Accordingly, I will give you the prompt. Anything what you want to see, so that I will give you the skeleton of the prompt. And believe me, dear educator, that will work awesome. Really awesome. Anything, any classroom, or shall I take any my own? For Hindi also. Okay, I'm trying to give you a lesson plan for class 8, the competency-based assessment. I will definitely activity-based lesson plan. Okay, fine. I will take this one, activity-based assessment or lesson plan also. So create a class or a grade for assessment, topic, grade, or topic also. Grade or a topic with a topic. Create a lesson plan for grade 8 on photosynthesis, then it is activity based you want, right? Photosynthesis for CBSE. See, what are the parts and things I'm telling you for CBSE, but you want an activity-based lesson plan, right? So create a activity. We have to write activity-based lesson plan. Okay. Now, I'm just copying this prompt, and putting enter. Now, see that the lesson plan is created. I'm jumping towards Gemini also. I'm using the same prompt for Gemini too. And there is another AI tool that is called as Black Box. It is also one of the good AI tool. Basically, it is for the people who are using that coding part. Now, I'm going to see that what is that lesson plan. That is activity-based lesson plan on photosynthesis for grade 8 CBSE. And you are able to see the topic, 40 minutes, and learning objectives. You can also write with the learning objectives and outcomes as well. Introduction of 5 minutes with a minutes also coming. 10 minutes for main content delivery, and activity, as you have already mentioned, that is also minutes. And believe me, dear educators, if you use all these activity which is given by ChatGPT, they are going to be work a lot. And if, for example, you know this activity number 1 and 2, you know it already. You want something new activity to be done, just simply type it, create a new activity. Recreate a thing with a new activity. You will able to. Now coming to this one, assessment part. Even you can able to see the assessment is also given. What kind of a homework you have to give. You can able to write paragraph and all that. You can able to write even what are the materials is required and what will be the learning outcome expected. That is also given. Now, somebody has said that they want a competency-based assessment. Okay, let me do that. Create competency. I just said now that you can able to remove the head, legs, and hand of that skeleton, that this is the skeleton actually. And you can able to remove and replace it with your desired thing, and you were able to get it. Now, competency-based assessment. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You are able to see this, and they were able to create. Now, lesson plan is done, competency-based assessments. What kind of an assessment you are going to get, what competency you are going to check, this is also given in the questions. Short answers, application, competency on application, analysis. Even you can use for the lesson planning, you can use competency-based lesson plan, or you can use Bloom taxonomy as well. Rubrics is also given. Mainly this become a problem with the case of a maths teachers. They don't have enough data. They want a problem-based question. So just write a kind of a prompt over here. Create. Any maths teacher down over here? Maths teacher? I want a topic with a grade. Create. Ma'am, you just kindly tell me the topic and a grade. Create competency based assessment on integers of grade 6. And if I want a competency-based assessment relevant to Bloom taxonomy or lesson plan relevant to Bloom taxonomy, I'm going to create a lesson plan. Create a lesson plan on integers of grade 6 of CBSE on Bloom taxonomy. Now, say it, that is created. Learning objectives, lesson flow first, and I'm going to use the same prompt only to create competency-based assessment as well. Now, paste, create a competency-based assessment. Let it work completed. Now, the important thing, how to use it. Ma'am, ये तो पूरा काम कर दिया, अब हमें क्या करना है? आपको ये करना है कि you have to use it ethically, because I'm not sure this one is correct or not, because you are the masters. AI is not a master. You are the master in your own subject. And when we are talking about master, that means you are teaching someone. You are obviously a master for that particular relevant to that subject. and you were able to see questions are created, remembering, understanding, and you can also plan that I need at least five questions in each part or 10 questions in each part, so that you have a cluster of questions and you can be able to choose it the way you want. Sometimes many students used to say, many teachers used to say, ma'am, I need a graphical representation wala question. Just give me any topic which needs data kind of questions, so that I can able to give you any data like a pie chart, graph, any topic which is relevant to this. Now, let's see competency-based assessment for grade 6. I'm going to use it, and competency-based assessment for on data analysis of grade 8 of CBSE. Yeah. On, okay, fine. Coming to enter. Now it is creating that data analysis. See, I have written competency-based assessment and it is creating. So although it will take time for get a relevancy. So that kind of an assessment can be dear. And also you can use competency, you create a hypothetical data for competency based. Now put enter. Let me do that. Yeah. You're able to see this. What kind of a thing you require is? Anything else you need? I guess no. Right? So all these type of things you can able to type it, whether it is a Gemini, whether it is a black box AI, but black box AI will also give you kind of an images and app builder. Like app builder is not your cup of tea, but yes, you can have a code for that. That is for Coda. Right? So basically Coda is coding required for the development of app. So they are able to. I think this much make you sense on it. Let's quickly see that what are the other things in benefits. Obviously, implementing AI with the education is always if it is used ethically, then it will always work and balancing. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. I'm now the session is open for Q&A. Anyone can ask the question on even on the chat box also. I'm viewing the chat box. No questions? Wow, that's good. So thank you so much. I believe it all make you sense on it. And I hope that everything went understood, and always be sure that what prompting you are mentioning so that you can able to get a desired results. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks for your time. And You made us understand that we should come out of our fear or confusion, whatever we are having about new technologies and new trends, and we should always try all these innovations and new technologies to make us technically sound. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you.
Any questions? Any question? Okay, Shukla.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.